In a world of economic titans, a silent awakening of the BRICS giants is beginning to shake the foundations. As these emerging powerhouses assert their influence, should we be concerned? The rise of BRICS demands our attention, for their potential impact is like an orchestra playing a formal tune, and whether we should be worried lingers in the air. In the early 2000s, the emergence of BRICS, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and later South Africa, caught the world's attention as these rapidly growing economies and expanding middle classes began to wield significant influence on the global stage. Initially formed in 2009 to promote economic cooperation and development, the BRICS group has evolved into a formidable force, boasting a combined GDP surpassing the G7 and comprising over 3 billion people. Their rise has been fueled by abundant natural resources, technological innovations, and a skilled workforce. However, as these silent giants awaken, questions arise about the implications of their growing influence on the global political and economic equilibrium. The BRICS meteoric rise. The origins of BRICS can be traced back to the early 2000s, when these 5 countries caught the world's attention with their rapidly growing economies and burgeoning middle classes. Recognizing their common economic goals and political aspirations, they officially established the BRICS group in 2009 to promote cooperation and development. Since then, they have amassed a combined GDP of over $18 trillion and a population exceeding 3 billion, making them a formidable bloc in the global economy. The meteoric rise of BRICS can be primarily attributed to China's explosive economic growth, acting as a significant engine of global economic development. India and Brazil have also contributed significantly to this growth with their large populations and expanding middle classes. The ability of these nations to collaborate and coordinate their efforts on issues of mutual interest, such as free trade and climate change, has been instrumental in their success. Moreover, the BRICS nations possess abundant natural resources, technological innovations, and skilled workforces. Brazil has become a major agricultural player, exporting soybeans, beef, and other products. At the same time, Russia leverages its vast oil and gas reserves and expertise in technology and manufacturing. India shines as a leader in the IT and software industries, thanks to its highly educated and skilled workforce. South Africa, in turn, is a prominent player in the mining sector, boasting extensive reserves of gold, diamonds, and other valuable minerals. Challenges and commitment to progress. While BRICS has achieved remarkable progress, it has been challenging. In BRICS countries, there is often a wide gap between the rich and the poor. The wealthiest segments of society tend to accumulate a disproportionate share of the nation's wealth. At the same time, a large portion of the population struggles to meet their basic needs. This income inequality can hinder social mobility and create barriers to accessing education, healthcare, and other essential services. BRICS is known for advocating for reforms in global institutions and championing the interests of emerging economies. However, internal political instability may limit a member country's capacity to effectively advocate for these reforms internationally. Corrupt practices divert resources away from essential public services, such as education, healthcare, and infrastructure development. As a result, it hampers efforts to promote inclusive growth and improve the overall quality of life for citizens. Each BRICS nation has its own set of national interests and concerns, often shaped by their unique geopolitical positions and historical contexts. These interests may diverge, leading to variations in stances on specific global issues. Regardless of all those ridiculous challenges, BRICS has more power as its members are part of the nuclear production system. And the fantastic thing is that they are trying to take every solution while being discussed during their summits. As a result, their commitment to economic and social progress and growing global influence suggests that these challenges can be surmounted through continued cooperation and collaboration. BRICS and geopolitical shifts. BRICS's expansion has been accelerated by geopolitical shifts, mainly due to the Russia-Ukraine war. As economically significant nations express interest in joining the alliance, BRICS has the potential to further increase its membership while maintaining its growth. Supporting new members in maintaining their political and economic independence will be crucial. As inflation impacts many Western nations, countries in the Global South are seizing the opportunity to develop their economic alternatives, turning BRICS and similar groups into significant political players. Trade agreements like the one between Brazil and China using their national currencies signal a move away from the dollar's dominance, reshaping the world's economic and financial map. The West is wary of these changes, evident in the efforts of Western capitals to maintain influence in Africa and other regions. BRICS's impact on the New World Order. Even though BRICS was created as an economic group, it overlooks its role in geopolitics, economy, and diplomacy. Its expansion and the discourse among members and potential members indicate that BRICS has become a platform for the South's aspirations. While some may downplay its role in shaping the New World Order, the changes driven by BRICS seem real and irreversible. Another thing is that the New World is trying to break free from the grasp of the US and find a new currency with the majority's affirmation. But we know how cruel the US can be in terms of its selfish motive. So, what is the solution? Well, the solution is to have an alternative power source that can challenge the US's power regardless of the awaited threats. BRICS has all the qualities, as its fundamental members are the controller of the world's best technology power source and have research centers. So, now breaking out of the dollar zone is just a matter of time. Should we be worried? With BRICS's growing influence, the question arises, should we be worried? The answer lies in understanding the motivations, goals, and potential impacts of BRICS on the global stage. The original intent of BRICS was to foster economic cooperation and development among member countries. As long as this remains the primary focus, it can be beneficial for all parties involved and contribute to a more equitable global economic landscape. BRICS's original intent to foster economic cooperation and development among member countries can lead to mutual benefits and contribute to a more equitable global economic landscape. Their challenge to Western dominance in international monetary institutions can also encourage much-needed reforms that benefit the Global South. So, it is an undoubted equation that BRICS's rise introduces a new balance in global geopolitics, providing an alternative voice to traditional Western dominance. This can lead to more diverse perspectives and solutions on global issues. However, there are also potential concerns that need to be addressed. As BRICS gains prominence, it is essential to ensure that their rise does not lead to geopolitical conflicts. The formation of alternative financial systems and institutions must be conducted responsibly, keeping in mind the potential implications for the global economic order. BRICS's challenge to the West's dominance in international monetary institutions like the World Bank and IMF can encourage reforms that benefit the Global South. However, ensuring that such challenges do not lead to geopolitical conflicts is essential. The formation of alternative financial systems by BRICS and other countries can enhance economic resilience, particularly during global economic uncertainties. BRICS must demonstrate responsible leadership by addressing challenges like corruption and inequality within their nations. By doing so, they can strengthen their credibility as global actors. As BRICS gains prominence, international cooperation should be fostered between traditional powers and these emerging economies. Collaboration is essential to address shared challenges such as climate change, pandemics, and cyber threats. The rise of BRICS as silent giants on the global stage is a testament to their economic growth, geopolitical influence, and commitment to progress. As these nations continue to assert their presence, cooperation and responsible leadership will be critical to ensure a harmonious global landscape. Moreover, as they become more influential, it is a must-step for BRICS nations to demonstrate accountable leadership by addressing challenges such as corruption and inequality within their own nations. This will strengthen their credibility as global actors and foster trust and cooperation with other countries. Rather than viewing BRICS as a threat, the world should embrace their contributions and find ways to collaborate effectively. By doing so, the silent giants can awaken a brighter future for the global economy and international relations. As we conclude our exploration of the rising power of BRICS nations, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, it becomes clear that these silent giants are awakening on the global stage. While their economic growth and influence cannot be ignored, the question remains, should we be worried? We leave that up to you, the viewer, to decide. Join us next time as we dive into more thought-provoking topics and continue uncovering the world's untold stories. So, subscribe and hit the bell icon for more updates. Thanks for your time.